While Dr. Manmohan Singh was an economist by training, it was clear that one of the places of his heart was reserved for his foreign policy as Prime Minister. He was very hands-on. He worked very closely on all the issues. Obviously, the relationship with the United States that was transformed with the civil nuclear deal became really his leitmotif in many ways. He was the first state visitor for a banquet at the Obama White House as well. And it was clear that the relationship with the United States was important for him to improve. Also with other countries that were allied, with Japan, and then the start of the Quad. At that time, after the tsunami, was an important part of his foreign policy. But it was really the neighborhood that he spent a lot of time with in his foreign policy, whether it was Pakistan, but also other countries like Afghanistan, like forging new economic ties with Sheikh Hasina in Bangladesh, talking to Sri Lanka and Nepal as well. And that's where a lot of the condolences have come in from today. On Pakistan, it was a moment of deep regret for him that he was never able to go to his village of Gah. Clearly, after the 26/11 attacks, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh abandoned the plan to have a peace agreement with Pakistan or for a non-territorial resolution to Jammu and Kashmir that he had worked on for a good 4 years by then. But he didn't stop engaging with the Pakistani leadership. He felt it was important to continue. He said the entire neighborhood, including China, was very important as a relationship for India. Of course, the economy also got involved with his foreign policy quite a lot, whether he went to the G20 or the G7 or the climate change summits. He was often somebody who was listened to. President Obama, particularly after the banking collapse, the economic financial collapse, said that when Dr. Singh speaks, the world listens. Prime Minister Abe, in fact, called him a mentor or guru. And clearly that is another area where Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was able to take India on its foreign policy forays to a certain stage. In 2010, he actually hosted every leader of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. The US, UK, France, Russia and China all sent their leaders to India in that year.